Sunday. It's time for coffee. Is. How do I have internet hiccups? What's up with that? We'll try again. Anyway, coffee. It's Sunday. We're doing it. I don't even know what Wi-Fi might be connected to, but it'll probably work. Hopefully, maybe. Either way, I'm making coffee. Okay. I think I'm back now. Some minor technical difficulties. What am I doing? I am making coffee. I need coffee. How are you guys this morning? Anyway, before the internet rudely cut me off, I was saying Sundays are my busiest days. So I take Saturdays off. And I got all kinds of stuff to do. It's a beautiful day. It's gorgeous. Morning. Where's Minion at? He is not far. He's wandering around doing his morning routine. Hold on, let me rinse off the coffee equipment at the sink. There we go. Got the espresso. Morning, do you watch sports? I do not watch sports. My girlfriend Jen does. She's a real big Packers fan. So I'm sure once she moves out here, which is planned at the end of the year, I'm going to end up watching a little bit of sports. And that's just fine. I might enjoy sitting down and watching a football game. I don't know. Morning. My hat came yesterday. Really happy with it. That's awesome. These things are... Yeah. I've looked at lots and lots of hats to have as merch and put my logo on, and these ones I was just happy with. Let me show you. I have not done all the promotional videos for it I need to, but I got to show you. If you don't know, there's totally a pocket inside the hat too, like a whole thing. I get migraines every once in a while, and I'm totally keeping 2 tablets of my migraine medicine up in there as soon as I remember to actually put it in there. That's what I'm going to do. And then the pockets on the sides. I can get a pencil in there real easy. I love to use them to hold the sunglasses, but each hat I wear, the other one works better. I have to break in the pockets a little bit so they're like more open, and the sunglasses slide in there, and I don't lose them off my head near as often. It's cool. Extra snack holders, right? The pocket delighted me to find. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I could have done hats for a good bit cheaper that like we're not the quality of these, and we're more like prone to. I just thought they were gonna fall apart. Like, I'm picky about my hats. And yes, they had lights, but these lights actually shine in front of you instead of glaring into your eyes like the cheaper ones. So I'm just really picky about the stuff I would wear personally, and I'm not going to offer something I think is just really subpar. Just couldn't. I can't do it. Even if I get more sales, I just can't. Because whatever product I sell, I have to be like, yeah, this is what I want to wear too. I like a good hat, and I like that hat. All right, yep. Hey, I'm drinking coffee too. Perfect. How old am I? I'm 38. How long till I can ship to the UK? I don't know. But spent a considerable amount of time looking into it, and like, I really think that I'm going to have to increase sales to justify the cost of offering shipping overseas. Customs forms and everything, I can do all the labor myself, or hire somebody to do it, or pay for like software automation to do it for me, and I just don't think I'm going to get enough sales to justify it at this point. And it's so annoying, because all I want to do is just drop a hat in the mail and like send it where it needs to go. And as soon as you get international, boy, does it get complicated. Play Tarkov with me. Maybe sometime. Did you get the hat light? You have an affiliate link. You can find it at narrowwayhomestead.com. I actually sell these as a merch line. They're really cool. At least I think they're really cool. And they come with a, well, they don't come. The first option, you can make it cheaper by not buying the sunshade attachment that Velcros on the back. So there's two price variations, and there's multiple colors, and you can get it in mesh style or solid. All that stuff. Dude, you're the man, dude. I love what you're doing, living the American dream on your own, doing what you. Well, thanks. Yeah, I love this stuff. Had a bright flashlight that I had a clip. I could clip it to the hat. Yes, and I still use that, even though I have this. Even though I use this hat, if I need to see out like 150 feet into the woods, I'll totally take a light and clip it right on the side here. I used to do it on the brim, but it does get heavy. I used to do it there, but now I stick the clip in the side pocket, and then it's just kind of like on the side, and it's more comfortable. Sometimes you do need way more light than even the built-in lights can provide. Depends. Like if I'm working on my vehicle or something, maybe not necessarily, but yeah, if I'm needing to see far into the woods because I live in the middle of nowhere, I can totally put my flashlight up there. But yeah, losing flashlights is an issue. It's always an issue. Third cup. It's been a long morning. Oh man. It's sawdust fragrant. It's sawdust scented fragrance sticks. I do have. It's dusty, so let me dust it off. How can you show a product that's dusty? What is it? What do I live in the woods or something? How do I have so much dust? Anyway, I do have diffusers, and all my beard oil scents come. So the essence of sawdust, or you can get coffee, or Minion Secret Formula, or Off Grid Evening. I got stuff. I got you. You actually came out there, yes. I got a 1,000 lumen little flashlight. It was awesome till I lost it. That's cool. I have a bunch of Olight flashlights, and I've been using Olight flashlights for like, it's probably been close to 10 years now. I was kind of an early adopter of them, I think. Those little lights can be really bright. I'm often found with a light in my pocket, but the other day I was underneath my building in the crawl space, and I forgot my flashlight, and I was so annoyed, and then I remembered. Oh. I was able to see enough to do what I needed to do. So even though I forgot my flashlight, I remembered a hat, because I always wear a hat. I was working yesterday, my headlamp was covering and I needed to see, and all I could think was, I need that dang hat like my dude has. Oh, I hear ya. How long have I had this coffee machine? Probably about 6 years now. Other than like the filter getting clogged internally that I've had to disassemble, it's worked really well for me. For an entry-level espresso machine, I've been impressed. Only problem with little bright flashlights is they get hot. Yes, totally get hot. Some of the newer Olights I have ended up, which I do have an affiliate link for them. I don't even think it's in my bio anymore. Whatever. I just like the lights. But some of the newer ones totally have a proximity sensor. When it gets too close to something, it'll dim it down. And I totally burned a hole in my window screen one time looking out, trying to see what was going on. Next thing I know, like the screen was like fraying and stuff, and I was like, oh, oops. Totally not cool. I don't know. I seriously have like 9 or 10 Olight flashlights, like the Warrior 2 and 3. I still have the older ones, like the Batten 3, I think. It's probably like 4 years old now. Just a basic light. It was one of their cheaper ones. I've been using them since long before I got on social media. When I was a contractor, I used them for stuff. I have an Olight headlamp. It does have the proximity sensor. Glad it does. Yeah, no doubt. Morning, Nate. Anyway, you recommend doctoring up coffee? I prefer a cappuccino or a latte, which I totally have a cappuccino this morning. Um, that's just my preference. There is no wrong way to drink coffee if you like it. If you don't like the coffee, switch it up. But some people put flavoring and creamers, and I just like a plain latte. I will tell you, a breve latte is really good. If you take half and half instead of milk and use that, extra smooth, extra creamy. It's pretty cool. Where's are my favorite? How much land do you own? I have 102 acres. What kind of beans are in Micklington's breakfast blend? I pretty much keep all the ingredients of my blends secret to avoid um, copycats. Drink super concentrated instant coffee, and if you get good quality instant coffee and you make it right, I have nothing bad to say about it. Nothing bad to say about it. Instant coffee is freeze-dried coffee, and freeze-drying is a great method of preserving stuff, including coffee, despite all the people talking bad about it in the coffee world. Nate, I ordered 2 of the hats last night. Awesome, thanks. I think you're gonna love them. Light cream all the way, half and half is too much milk. I had some heavy cream in the freezer, and I mixed half heavy cream and half milk one time, and that was really good. I almost did full heavy cream, and I'm like, nah, if I'm not careful, I'm gonna end up with, butter in my coffee. I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to get that carried away. Used to use milk, but now I'm stuck on half and half. I hear ya. Coffee cats, copycats. I might have said coffee cats. Hard to say what I said. I haven't had my coffee yet. My talker's messed up. How's the robo mower doing? How's it handle the inclines? All the inclines I have it on, it doesn't phase it. It's supposed to cut up to a 37-degree incline according to the website. I don't believe it. I really don't. There's no way it cuts on a 37-degree incline. 20 couple, probably. Which is still very impressive, but I don't know where they came up with the 37. I just don't believe it. You add salt to your coffee if it's really, really bad. I take that back though. Because I use rainwater, and reverse osmosis to filter it, there's absolutely no minerals in my water at all. And sometimes I will add just a tiny bit of sea salt or Himalayan salt to the mineral salt, basically, to the reservoir. And the salt in the water, it's not really the salt, it's the minerals, which salt is, will extract better flavor out of the coffee. We're getting really advanced into the coffee fanciness here, but it's your beard care site. It's narrowwayhomestead.com. It's the same place you can get the hats, the beard care stuff, the coffee. I tried really hard to keep all of it on one website. Yes, Dagger, I hear you. But yeah, beard butter for longer beards if you want to help shape it. And it doesn't have to be real long, but. And then beard oil is best for the skin. Keep any itchiness away, any beard dandruff, anything like that. It won't help you grow a beard. The best way to grow a beard is to quit shaving. Very best way. I'm also going to be making our coffee extra strong today. Oh, man. Hey, Nate from Not So Sunny Ireland today. Love your channel. Awesome. Thanks for being here. It's sunny here. I love the sun. Sunshine. It means electricity. It means warmth. It means things are drying out. It means my spirits are up. All that stuff. I'm dealing with dry skin because I touched my mustache too much. I mean, if it's dry skin, beard oil, totally. Let it hydrate the skin. The stuff I have does amazing. Do not buy any beard oil with petroleum products in it. Petroleum is just not ideal for your face. Petroleum is for vehicles. Morning, Nate. Hope your day's been going well. What kind of coffee would you get if you didn't have your own? I would, if I didn't have my own and I didn't roast my own, because I love roasting coffee. It's one of my favorite things to do. I would totally find a local craft roaster in my area. Well, I don't have any in my area, but most of you have them in your areas. You can find people that roast small shops, small companies that roast their own, and I would highly encourage, even if you do buy my coffee, I'd still highly encourage you to go check out other craft roasters and see what they have. Does Minion use beard oil on his fur? Very rarely. It's just not necessary. Hey. Crazy cat. Crazy cat. I literally use so much instant coffee it tastes like soy sauce. That's nuts. That's nuts. Hold on, I gotta make some adjustments over here. Birds flying everywhere. Where do you purchase your unroasted coffee beans? A variety of places. There's all kinds of distributors all over the internet. I really like sweetmarias.com. They have cool stuff. If you're looking to get into roasting your own coffee, it's a great hobby. Sweetmarias.com has education and products. Nate, I saw one of your videos and Olight. I use a WM2 and Black Lava. What do you use? I have so many of them. It just depends which one I grab. Warrior 2, Warrior 3. They have much smaller ones too that clip nice on a hat. I'll grab and use those sometimes. Just dropped in to say good morning, Nate and Lord Minion. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. First time catching your stream. Well, welcome. I'm actually not going to be able to be on here long. It's a busy day, lots to do. And then my one neighbor texted me and said, "Hey, you want to go riding the trails later?" I'm like, yes I do. So I better get my stuff done. Like music in the morning with my coffee. Do you? What do you like to listen to? I listen to folk metal music when I listen to music, typically. AKM Gaming, the super chat. You should make corn nuts again. I should. They're really good. They were really good. Let me do the minion feeding. We gotta do the minion feeding. Minion's been being good, and I'm sure he's hungry. And I don't know where he is, but it won't take him long to arrive once I do something. Basically make that pouring sound. The ducks will be all about it. Oh, he heard it even before I did. Whoa. Second day in a row I'm feeding you too much, Minion. What the heck? Is it too much? It's just a healthy amount. You'll be okay. Yeah, you'll be okay. Let me get that in the. Let me get some water on there and soften it up for you. Yeah, we're gonna soften it up for you. Excuse me. Yeah. You just wait a minute. I know you were just drinking the water off of it, but just chill. You're about to get it. Never heard of folk metal. It sounds very unique. It is. It is. There's a lot of different varieties of folk metal too. Depending which song you hear first, might not totally be your style, but yeah, it's worth checking out. I didn't know about it for a long time until, yeah, somebody somebody introduced me to it, and I was like, "What is this? This is pretty sweet." It's not like the because I didn't really think of myself as liking metal music, but folk metal that I could make work. What do I recommend as a first one? We're still talking about folk metal. Yeah, we are. You're the same commenter. Call of the Mountains by Elevete, if I'm saying it right, is really good. It's a good introduction one anyway. Very upbeat, very positive. How did you get Minion so well trained? Well, you're seeing me train him every day. We're reinforcing the training he already knows. Like he started right into it, and I told him no. And if he would have continued eating and just not listened to me, I would have picked the food up and we'd have been done with the food for 5 minutes. We haven't had to do that in a long time, but I'm just constantly training him, constantly improving, constantly reinforcing it. Right, Mins? Yeah, we're doing it, and you're being very, very good. A very good minion. What kind of music does Minion like? Hard to say. Not sure he's wild about music in general. What internet provider do you use? I use Starlink, and I also have a second internet, which is a hotspot with directional antennas pointing through the trees 5 miles away. So Starlink is generally better. Dog that looks just like Minion. He's adorable. Yeah, he is adorable. He's awesome. And Minion definitely enjoys the sounds of nature. Yep. Right, Minion? Good stuff. Good stuff, mans. Looks like, can I eat now? Yes, that's exactly what he's doing. That's him asking me. He looks at it to make sure that I know what it is he wants, and then he looks at me. He's like, permission, please? Permission? Say the things. It's just kind of like doing a little back and forth. Sometimes I forget to feed him. Sometimes I'll feed him at night, and like I'll leave the camper and the food will be there, and I'll go do something, and then I'll come in, and then I don't know, go lay down or something, and there he is sitting, and I'm like, oh man, it's been like an hour, and his food's still sitting there, and he hasn't eaten it. Like, he is really, really good. He's really good. Yeah, you'll do it for a long time. And then when I do that, I feel bad, and you get extra praise. But in reality, it's good training for you. Just in case he stumbles upon something toxic that he really wants to eat, if his natural reaction is to sit there and stare at it until I give him permission, that is an amazing thing for living out where I do. And yes, he does eat things he shouldn't, and I try really, really hard to not let him. And he has almost not made it several times by eating stuff. Oh, he's growling. He's telling the cat, this is mine. Cat's over there under the chair, thinking about coming to check it out. The Minion's saying no. This is for me. Isn't it for you? Is it for you? What kind of tricks you want to do this morning, Minion? One we're working on is shake, not the give paw, but shake. Like flap your ears back and forth. You've known that one for a while, but I so rarely do it. It's not very well ingrained. Shake. No. 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 Shake. No. We're getting into a bad habit of arguing. So it's kind of funny. Come. Sit. I'm going to teach you how to shake again, remember? I'm going to rumple your fur. Shake. You're too amped up. Now the ducks are cracking the food. Now, there you go. That was a good shake. Shake. Are you too amped up? Are you two up to listen? Quiet. Alright. New trick we're doing today. Quiet. Yeah. I know, you're so worried about the ducklings eating your food. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. Minute. Squeak. I want to make sure he doesn't get too... I doubt he would actually hurt one, but he would totally, like, being defensive, he would totally snap at a duck that's going after stuff. And these ducklings just don't know any better yet. Once they're older, we'll let Minion explain to them how it works. But they're little. They're little. They're little. Oh, listen, guys. You guys aren't even supposed to be in the kitchen. You're a couple weeks old. You should be better trained than that by now, duckling. Stop. Oh, you were captured. Oh no. Wow, you're squirming. Alright, you go. Some of the ducklings are extremely wild and just like a lot of them are a lot more tame than that, but that one's a wild one. The Minion army has arrived. That's right. Good morning, y'all. Never seen you live and thought Minion was cute enough, but oh good lord, right? Yeah, he's super awesome. He is super awesome. I should actually save part of this as a highlight and turn it into a long form video on YouTube. That would be cool. Right, Minion? Make a good video. The ducklings invading, me trying to teach Minion. Minion not doing well because there's so much pressure. We did good, Minion. We did really, really good. Minion. Minion. Sit. Sit. Excuse me. Sit. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Yep. Sit. No. Good boy. Good. No. No. Good boy. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's so good. I know, it's hard right after you ate. You're just like all excited and amped and want to look for more. Released. You're released. Oh, we got the sneezes. Minion hasn't gotten an egg in a while. No, he hasn't. And part of it's because I keep giving him too much food. I give him too much kibble. And then it's like, it's a little bit excessive food. And then it's like, well, I should probably not feed him anything else and feed him tomorrow. And then I forget. So it's been like probably 3 days since he's had anything. But yeah, he's a good boy. How old is he? He's 9 years old. I found him when he was approximately 6 months old. I could tell he was right around then just because of how he matured in the first few months I got him. So it was it's probably a pretty accurate guess. I mean, an old man. Yeah, he's getting up there a little bit. His brain, though, he gets sharper and sharper. There is a video of how I found Minion. It's actually a long format video on this channel, probably in the long form videos, probably 4 or 5 back there, not too far. Being a little dog has got another half decade easily. I certainly hope so. I certainly hope so. Yep. Me and him were pretty much inseparable. It's a backstory on Minion. I totally did a video about it. It's like 7 minutes long on the channel. I would definitely encourage you to check it out because it just, yeah, it's there. But yes, I found him scared under my car. under my car. It was 20 degrees. It was cold. He was shivering. Nobody ended up claiming him. All that stuff. I need to finish my coffee and get to work. I need to. I don't want to. I just want to sit here and drink coffee with you guys all day. But I can't. I just can't. Morning from Jamaica. I love the vibe, and I'm working on getting my homestead. That's cool. I know. I follow somebody on TikTok that homesteads in Jamaica. A lady. I do not remember her name, but it's she doesn't post a ton of stuff about like the logistics of what she does, but I would love to know more about homesteading in Jamaica. I don't know. It's just such a different area from here. People are going to do things way differently, and it'd be cool. You mean you're going to go places, do things today? Yes, I believe we will be. I believe we will be. If I can figure out how to do this GoPro thing, when we go places, do things, film parts of it. I don't have a mount for the ATV for this thing. I bought the GoPro. I didn't get like all the fancy accessories. I figured, oh, I'll buy the accessories as I need them type of thing. But I literally just need like a screw mount or something. Mounted on Minion seat maybe. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I don't know if I'll figure it out for today, but I should try. I'm sure I can rig something up. Just depends if that's what I prioritize or not today. Got my dog from a guy who was selling dogs who was 2-3 months old. Cool. Warner Nate, I just turned 21. Well, happy birthday. Congrats. Had a GoPro and miss it, but I lost it. I'm still trying to figure this thing out, but I find myself spending more time filming something with my phone quick and not sitting down and figuring out how to use the thing. It's like all modern, you know, it's the 11, fancy features. I'm hoping like the editing and the software stuff is cool, but I have to take the time to learn it. You know, on a rainy day when I'm sitting down, maybe I'll do that. But nice day like this when I need to get stuff done, I don't know. The old ones were super simple. They were. I actually had one eons ago before I was into social media, and it was super simple, but then it was like transferring stuff, and then I didn't know how to edit videos, and there was no reason to edit videos. Where's Jen? Probably sleeping. She's just not real good at falling asleep at night. So her days tend to, yeah, like she almost like runs like 25, 26 hour days, and then like next thing you know, she's sleeping during most of the morning and staying up through most of the night. Which, you know, with what she does, she can choose her own schedule. So she can work in the middle of the night and sleep during the day. It totally works. Brain just does not shut off at night. Yeah, I used to have more trouble sleeping, but I find if I work physically and think a lot during the day, like it's the working physically that makes my body tired that lets me fall asleep. If not, yeah. Opposites attract. That's right. Nate, Hero Nate, how are you today? I'm doing good. Doing real good. ADHD problems for me. Take at nighttime CBD. It makes me fall asleep fast and sleep well. That's cool. That's awesome. I don't allow myself to take anything that's going to help me fall asleep because I need to, like, something weird happens around here. I need to be able to wake up, you know, hear weird sounds or anything. I need to be with it even when I'm asleep. Totally got like some kind of crazy allergy thing going on too. Like my eyes are itchy and whatever. Last night I woke up and like wasn't like in the morning, like the one eye was just watering. And then this morning I woke up and the other eye's watering and they're all red and inflamed. And I don't know what I'm allergic to. not having other allergy symptoms, nor am I like extra tired from it. I used to have allergies as a kid, so I totally like am familiar with having allergies, but this is just kind of different. Nate, just want to say recently things have been a little troubling in my personal life, but your content has been such an outlet for me. Huge thanks sent your way to you and Lord Minion. Well, awesome. I'm really glad it helps out. That's totally cool. I get other people that say that too, and it's not at all why like I make content or started making content, but it's an awesome bonus as to, yeah, makes me feel like I'm helping people out in some way. That's cool. Life is crazy. Life is crazy. I've definitely had my own share of crazy personal life nonsense. Yep. Love your videos, Nate. Awesome. Thanks for watching. I love that you guys like to watch them so much. Hope you and Minion are doing great. Definitely cook Minion. I do need to cook Minion. I need to make another video cooking Minion. I'll do it more elaborate this time too. I'll make it like, yeah, like pretty close to a full length, like probably 60 seconds long or something. Got birds flying all around. Big Am Gaming. When is your birthday? It is May 1st. I just had one. Yep, just had one. I haven't dived into your channel yet, just stumbled across it one day. But do you garden? What kind of gardening do you do? So I don't really garden. I do have like permaculture stuff. I just got a pawpaw tree actually. Well, I didn't get it yet. It's coming sometime today. My neighbor got a few of them. I want to get more than one too. But yeah, no, I do that. I forage. I got over 20 pounds of chicken of the woods last fall. And probably half of that's still in the freezer. So, yeah, rather than spend all the effort to forage, I'd rather just harvest. And I'm not picky about what I eat, so if there's wild stuff that grows that's food, I harvest that. Love this channel. Say hi to Minion from the Caribbean. Bless you, man. Thanks for the chat. Enjoy your beautiful place and keep up the work. Will do. Thanks. When's the 31st? That's cool. Man, I watch your shorts all the time. Can I see Lord Minion? If he was here, I would totally show him. I did show him. Scroll back on this live. All kinds of Minion stuff. He was eating food. You could slow roast Minion. That would be pretty cool. I might film it where like I just put in. He's sitting in the pan. I start feeding him ingredients, and he's just gobbling them up like he does, and then have him stop and tell him to leave it, and then just fill the pan with like food all around him, and then tell him to eat it all. It'd be kind of cool. You find YouTube a secure way to make an income? I so recently blew up on here. I don't know yet. 45 days ago, less than 2 months ago for sure. Anyway, I was somewhere around 100,000 subscribers, which that had all blown up like in the previous month, and now I'm like approaching 400,000 in the last like less than 2 months. Like I don't know. I was not expecting all this. Slow roasted or sun-baked Minion are probably my two favorite Minions. That's funny. Lord, you'll have PETA all over that. No doubt, no doubt. Come on, last drop of coffee. Come to me. There we go. There we go. Good stuff. You see a close-up of Minion. Again, I don't know where he is. He's somewhere. He's off being a dog, enjoying life. I thought that was Minion. That's not Minion. It's a bird. Social media is fun / saving money. It's not a good long-term game. Yeah, it's all the social media stuff for me or anyone else could just all disappear tomorrow. I am totally diversified, like between TikTok and YouTube now, and Facebook is rapidly expanding. So like multiple platforms is helpful, but it's one of those things like let's make hay while the sun shines. 3 years from now, I'm going to be on social media. I have no idea. But while it's happening, if I can monetize it, I'm going to take advantage of it to speed up my building of the homestead, essentially. But I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to be on social media for 50 years. Who knows? Social media hasn't been around for 50 years. Maybe social media will just go away and something else will take over. I don't know. Now you got your finances in order. Yeah, yep. Yeah, it's social media. Like people ask me all the time about how to get into it and stuff, and it's I really don't know. Like I jokingly tell people, it's like, well, abandon your entire lifestyle, move into an empty field, and start building all your own utilities and infrastructure, and like then go on social media. Then maybe you'll be successful. Like for me, that was an easy way to do it. I just didn't have social media in mind as the goal. The homestead was the goal, but I think my lifestyle is just unique enough that it helps. And I got a cool dog, and my animals are like, for the most part, trained, whereas a lot of people just don't, especially like farmers, homesteaders, they often just train their animals just enough. And yeah, the more you put into an animal, the more you get out of it. So I put a lot into them to train them. Where's Minion? I don't know. Off somewhere in the sun. Off somewhere in the sun. I need to rinse my coffee mug out and get to work. Lots of stuff to do today. I love my glass rinser. It's just in a rock I found in the creek. Then I'll wash it later and rinse it out. Again, I just like using that thing. It saves on water, which kind of helps. Certain times of the year. Like social media is random. It's luck whether you blow up or not. I feel like you're exactly right. The way I explain it is like I got lucky and blew up, and then I saw an opportunity and basically capitalized on it. So I put the work in after it initially blowed up. But yeah, I got lucky first, essentially. I don't know why. I still don't even really know why people follow me. I don't know. I don't have to know. I just do it. I think less about the why and think more about, all right, what do I need to do around the homestead to make stuff happen and make sure I just throw videos up of whatever it is I'm doing. Just subscribe. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's a cool cop rinser. It totally is. Yep, I love it. I would property taxes and stuff for a homestead like that. Depends where you are. Like, I don't get any discounts or anything. The state doesn't offer anything for homesteaders unless you're 65 or older, which I'm not even sure why it's called a homestead exemption. Because who's starting a homestead at 65 or older? But whatever. I have 102 acres. These buildings here, I pay $700 a year in property taxes. So I don't have a specific homestead discount, but I live somewhere that property taxes don't cost much. And there's lots and lots of properties around here, 6-7 acres, a house, property taxes are 150, 200 a year. So if you don't need as much land, it'll be even cheaper. Property taxes just aren't crazy here. It's because of that originality. Well, it might be. I feel like I'm not the only person homesteading, and I'm not the only smart person living in the woods. I hope I'm smart. Sometimes I don't feel smart, but there's other people that are really, really smart living in the woods, living a very similar lifestyle. And what makes me different, I don't know. Maybe it's Minion. We'll go with that. Homesteading usually draws a lot of views because so many people want to get away from the city and are trying to learn. Yeah, no doubt. And I think another thing too is like a lot of homesteaders, like especially when they get on social media, like they just kind of get this thing where like they have this mission to the world and then they get real political or real like religious or religious and political and just like really push their worldview and almost push it onto other people. And I'm just kind of like, I've changed my worldview multiple times in my life, and I'm just at the point where I just want to show what I do. I don't care if you guys want to learn it and follow what I do and have religious or political reasons to do it. That's cool, but I just want to show the technique. What you guys, believe about or whatever. That's up to you guys. I'm too busy to worry about all that. But yeah, it basically drives me nuts when I go and follow a homestead channel and they just like change from homesteading to like all kinds of other stuff. And it's like, look, if I wanted politics, I'd watch the news. Like, and if I wanted, religious stuff, I'd go sit in a church a lot. Like, I'm not doing either of those things. I want homestead stuff. I want techniques. So I basically make the kind of content I would want to watch. Land can be crazy expensive there. 1.5 acres of land selling for $2 million. Well, yikes! Wow. Extremely based of you. Religion and politics is asking for trouble. It is, and honestly, I think a lot of those people like to hear themselves talk, and they love to get like the positive reinforcement from the comments of people agreeing with them, and kind of putting them up on a pedestal and making them feel good, like they're like leading and stuff. It's like I don't want to lead nothing. I don't want to be in charge of. No. I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't want to be in charge of anybody. I don't want to be responsible for leading people. Like, that's just where I'm at. If you want to do something different, we'll go for it. There's freedom of speech, more or less. Doug and Stacy Off Grid did that to me. Then I actually just watched one of their videos today. I'd forgotten about them for like 2 years or something. And I found their channel again. And I was like, oh, cool. I remember these people. And then like all I saw was politics. And I was like, what? I don't remember them being political. I don't know. Hey, it's their channel. They're totally free to do whatever they want, but I just prefer a certain type of content. And I do watch political and religious stuff sometimes on specific channels that are political or religious. But hello, I'm new here, but I already like you. Well, welcome. Just want to be a peon. I hear ya. Man living off the fat of the land. You guys are funny. Can't believe you get so much hate for using a robot mower. People don't understand how many responsibilities you have. They have no idea. Yeah. People are so disconnected from a lifestyle like this that they just have no clue. And that's okay. The hate comments provide me with good content. I don't take it personally. It doesn't make me upset or worked up. It's like somebody that I don't know on the internet is really mad at me for using an automated lawnmower. And meanwhile, they use a vacuum in their house, which is technology. And I'm sure years ago, there was all kinds of uproar against like they'd be like, what's wrong with a broom? Why you got to get like some sort of machine that sucks dust up into it that you have to clean? And, anytime there's change, there's resistance. I like Doug and Stacy, yes, but too political at times. I don't, yeah, I haven't watched enough of their stuff to even really know. I just saw that most of it seemed political. And then, I'm a content creator, not a content watcher. So I don't watch that much anyway. I just went, observed, and was like, all right, cool. I got to make a video now. Pushing current issues because it's actually important to homesteading. It is. I'm not saying it's not important. I'm just saying that's not content I want to create. And I just want to, yeah. And I don't even know what his political beliefs even are. Like, don't know. Not interested enough to go find out either. Like, I'm not non-political. It's just not something I invest my energy into. And I love being able to like regardless of, you know, your political stance. Like, I love being able to communicate and improve your life, even if you believe politically opposite of me. Like, you still only get one life. I still want you to live your life to the fullest. And so hopefully there's tips and tricks and things of what I've done that help you out. Or hopefully my content encourages you. Or hopefully you like Minion. Those birds are noisy. Fussing at the cat in here. We're watching this, although I haven't clocked in yet. Hey, now this might sound weird because you're like a dad to me, because my dad doesn't want anything to do with me. Oh, sorry about that, but I'm glad I can help out in some way. That's cool. Mowing gets in the way of so many other chores. People just don't get it. If I could, I just have sheep. I just don't have the land. Yeah, and I might switch to sheep sometime. I'm just at this point of trying to build. I am not ready to add more livestock and add more. Once everything's built and all I'm doing is maintaining it, I might totally get sheep and have them mow instead. I don't know. It's not a bad idea. Just right now, a $650 robot lawnmower that just seems to be working with no issues. I'm all about it. All about it. Birds chirping sound beautiful. They do. They're cool. Carolina wrens, from what I understand. They're not actually that obnoxious. Some birds are really obnoxious sounding, but they're not bad. Never replace Hank the mower. What's the plan after the stream? I'm not really sure. I'm kind of almost scattered. I've got about 20 different things to do, and I'm only going to accomplish about 7. And I'm not sure which ones I'm going to get into. It's a nice day. It's not that hot. Oh, I'll get off of here and prioritize what I want to do. What advice would you give a 24-year-old who wants to one day go off grid and have a homestead life? Well, if you know what you want to do, kind of try to figure out how you might want to do it. There's no necessarily wrong way to do it. Some people end up doing what I did, which was work in a trade until mid-30s and make money, learn skills, and then homestead. Some people start off buying 5 cheap acres somewhere, close enough to town where they can have a full-time job and just live off-grid without the homestead part, have a job, save tons of money as they have no bills. And some people start that way. And then if you actually build up your homestead, and I don't know anybody that's done it, but if you build it up, make solar, make rainwater collection, put all your systems in place, and if you've saved money, flip the place. There'd be tons of people that would love to buy cheap land that's already set up for homesteading. You could probably triple your investment without even blinking. You know, if it's already set up, because one of the most daunting things to people is setting all that stuff up. Then again, if you don't know how to set that stuff up, well, maybe get into it. You might learn how, and then you can move on to a better homestead with all the knowledge you've gained. Any mistakes you've made, you can correct and start over. You're young enough to still be able to do that. Those are kind of the two things I would look at. Means Lord. Sometimes you just have to relax and enjoy the day. Sometimes you do. What in the world is going on? There is so much activity. The animals are all going nuts. Nature's going nuts. My domestic animals are like, they must just be enjoying the day. But where's the googly eyes? Where's the googly eyes? They're over here somewhere. There they are. Wonder what I look like with googly eyes. Probably look insane. I don't know what I look like because I can't see. Oh, I can see. At the corner of my eye, I look ridiculous. Yeah, I'm putting those on the mower. That's hysterical. Anyway. Stopping by to drop a like the content, bro. Back to work for me. Awesome. Thanks for jumping here. Jen would love you with the eyes. I'll have to see if I can do something. I love like surprising her. I'll have to like I have to like get some glasses. I probably have some sort of glasses I could put them on, and just like start a stream sometime with her not knowing that's what I'm gonna do, or just like dip out of the screen, dip back in, and all of a sudden have googly eyes. She'd probably die laughing, and I love when she laughs. I love making her laugh. It's the best thing in the world. It's adorable. Make some googly glasses. Yes, yes. That would be funny. I'm definitely gonna do that. I think I'll do it tonight. I go live on TikTok at 10 o'clock Eastern time. I do not know if I'm gonna make it today. I'm gonna try though. Just added another thing to my list. It's absolutely ridiculous. What do I have over here? Hold on, let me look at stuff. I've got options. Let's see what I have. I have these glasses, which I've had since I was a contractor, but they got covered in specks of paint. So like they're just like a junk pair of glasses when I can't find my nice glasses. Totally stick eyes on there though. And the other option, to really geek out, I'll have to think about it. I'm gonna do something though. We're gonna do something. It'll be fun. Definitely buy googly eye merch. Where's Jen? She's probably sleeping. She stayed up super late. There's a question I saw earlier. Do you ever have trouble with folks wandering on the property? One time when I first moved here, somebody was mushrooming in the lower field, and I saw it on a camera, and I ended up blocking off where they came with like signs, and nobody's ever trespassed since. But anyway, I have absolutely got to go. I've been on here for an hour. Again, I mentioned I got gazillions of things to do, and I better go do them. So, appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys live on TikTok tonight at 10, probably. And if not, I'll see you guys probably tomorrow here on YouTube again. So, have a good day. Get things done. I'm going to get things done. And I'll talk to you soon.